Howdy YouTube, Mike Howell here for NAPS, New Age Pipe Smokers. Hope y'all are doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. At least considering it's about, 100 billion degrees out here. Actually, I think the heat index is something like 107. Humidity was at 96% this morning when I left the house. But it's dropped a bit since then. Still quite heinous out here. And the AC on my van decided to stop working. It needs to be charged. I would have done it by now, but on this van you have to jack it up and take the wheel off and take the mud guard off of the wheel well. It's very inconvenient. So I'll probably just let Valvoline handle that or something. Yeah, it's been a hot week so far. This weekend, as a lot of people know, was the North American Pipe Collectors Society's annual show in Columbus, Ohio. That was a really good time. Rode out there with some friends, Jeremiah and Dawn. Super amazing people, love them to death. Their kids love the YTPC as well, watch videos all the time. Nadine, Wyatt, and Spencer, aka the Putzes. Hey guys, hope you enjoy the video. And thanks for being such loyal viewers. But JJ and Dawn really made the trip for me. I wouldn't have been able to afford it if I hadn't gone with them. Just had a lot of stuff. Our washing machine broke, had vehicle problems, all kinds of financial things. But they came through for me and they had my back. And yeah, appreciate you guys. You really made the show. Got this pipe at the show. I gotta be honest, I can't remember what the name of this cob is. It's a Missouri Myersham. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god. That's too cool, I gotta have it. Got that and a couple tins of what I'm smoking now. Irish Flake, one of my favorite blends. It's dark fired Kentucky and Virginia and Burley. It's got like a, I really couldn't tell you what exactly the topping is that's on it, or the casing. It's a tangy, not quite vinegary. Gosh, I really don't even know how to describe it, but it's very, very good, very distinctive. I can smoke this stuff. Well, I would say I can smoke it all the time, and I could because it's very good. But the topping seems to lose a little bit of its distinctiveness when I smoke it all the time. So I'll usually crack a tin, smoke through it in about a week, and then wait a month or so until I crack another one. That way it stays unique. Because I find if I smoke it all the time, it's almost like I get oversaturated with the taste of that topping and it just fades into the background and I don't notice it as much. And I really like it, so try to save it as more of a, like I said, I'll crack a tin, smoke it, and then wait a month or two. This pipe is really good though, I have to say. I like it a lot. Smoke's really good, looks really good. Missouri Myersham seems to have been addressing some of the quality control issues they were having for a while. Still full of sawdust when I got it. Had to blow it out, but yeah, that's to be expected. The important part is it smokes well and is constructed well. and looks fucking cool as hell, obviously. Love the red, love the diamond shank. That stem's pretty cool. Here with me enjoying this bowl, I have my young son. Those of you who were at the convention may have met him. I made a joke that we should all carry rubber chickens so the Naps people would know each other. And JJ showed up with a rubber chicken. I was like, that is fucking amazing, man. Hats off. That's great. And then we stopped at a few antique stores on the way. And we bought this pipe at the show. But on the way there, we found these other pipes. These are the ones that I ended up with out of the lot. This nice, it's just a no-name. It just says made in England, imported briar, little bulldog. Nothing super special, but it smokes really good. Definitely has a Lakeland ghost in it. A classic British aromatic, grandma's purse type of thing going on. So I don't know if I'm going to... I might do a alcohol treatment on it, try to get rid of it, or I might just say screw it and keep it as a 1792 Warhorse bar and Ennerdale, stuff like that. But I really like it a lot, so I don't know if I want to just relegate it to those blends because I don't smoke them as often as other stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. I might just smoke Old Kentucky out of it until that's what it tastes like. And then also got this Falcon. I've never had a Falcon before, but I really appreciate the aesthetic and the fact that you can change bowls out. So we're going to give it a whirl. Good antique store finds. And along with those, we also found my son here, which made it fitting. So then we both had rubber chickens. And we annoyed the shit out of a lot of people and made a lot of people smile. So I call that a win. Got to meet a whole lot of people up there. Got to meet Sonny the Piper. So if you aren't subscribed to his channel, go check it out. He's a great guy. Super awesome dude to hang out with. Got to meet Chris Miracle, one of the other Naps admins on this channel. We talk all the time, but we got to meet in person for the first time. NJ Piper, really cool dude. Quite a few people, lots of people. Met Mutton Chop Piper up there. That was neat. That's the man who taught me how to smoke a pipe, even though he had never met me before that last weekend. Now I'll say, obviously, I do not use Mutton Chop's breath method. It just didn't really work out for my style of how I like to puff, but learning that breath method and a lot of the tips that he gives allowed me to better understand the mechanics of pipe smoking and better develop my own technique so that I could enjoy it, even though it's not the same, if that makes sense. Yeah, he's a really nice guy. I was wearing a skirt and a top hat and carrying a rubber chicken, and he didn't bat an eyelash, just shook my hand, and we had a nice conversation about pipe smoking and Lord of the Rings and all kinds of other stuff. Good guy. The show was really cool. Lots of great vendors. Found a couple tins of Irish Flake from 2019 sitting on a guy's table for only $10 a piece. Which is odd to me because that is cheaper than they are new. Or around the same price. But I went ahead and bought them. I cracked one this morning. It's not the one I'm smoking. This is the last of the last tin I had. But I cracked one open. And at first, man, whew, it hit me with this just rotten, fermented funkiness that was just like a horrible perversion of that topping that I know and love. But after it was open for a minute, that dissipated and it was fine. So I'm hoping it's fine. It doesn't just bloom with mold in the next day or two. So you never know. If it does, oh well. I'll just have to buy some fresh. NJ Piper gave me a sample of some McBaron Virginia number 1. I expected to get bit by it. It's kind of funny. That didn't bite me at all. It was fresh and everything, and I was skeptical at first, but I smoked that whole bowl at my normal smoking pace, and yeah, it didn't bite me at all. I was very, very surprised. And it's funny because later on that Saturday night, I can't remember the fella's name, but he came outside and everybody was having a few drinks and relaxing, having a good time. He had some 40-year-old McBaron Virginia. It wasn't the same blend, but it was a McBaron Virginia. And offered us all a sample kindly. I said, wow, yeah, that sounds great, thank you. And we loaded our pipes, and I tried it, and man, oh man, that 40-year-old McBaron just lit my tongue on fire, which is what I'm used to from most McBaron blends that aren't in the HH line. I'd smoke the HH line all day. If that was the only tobaccos left in the world, I would be perfectly happy. But yeah, so I thought that was kind of ironic that one particular McBaron blend, the Virginia number 1 fresh, did not bite me, but that another McBaron Virginia blend, 40 years old, still absolutely lit my mouth aflame. I don't know what it is that's in their casing that doesn't agree with me in a lot of their blends, but it is a shame because it's all very high quality leaf, and Per Jensen is a fucking genius. But yeah, something about it. That Virginia number 1 though, that was really good. I could stock up on some of that because I bet it gets even better as time goes on. Man, Irish Flake is so good though. If you've never tried it, pick some up. It's definitely up there in the nicotine range, but not like bowl you over, kill you nicotine like, you know, Rustica or Bold Kentucky or some of the stronger Sammy G ropes. It's more like the old Dark Fired level. Really, really good. The only other thing that has a similar, at all, even in the same ballpark topping that I've tried is Sterling Flake by Rattrays, which could almost be the exact same blend as this. It's kind of like Escudo and Deluxe Navy rolls. There may be a difference between them, but if you put, it's so minimal if you put them side by side in 2 identical pipes and I smoked them, I don't think I could tell you the difference. Someone mentioned Sterling Flake in a comment on one of the last videos. It is a absolutely stellar blend. It's another one of those I could smoke just all the time. But I like to leave some space between because of that distinctive topping. Yeah, well, I guess that's all I got for today. If you've never been to one of those pipe conventions, you really ought to check it out. hoping I can make it to the Chicago and the Vegas ones. St. Louis and Columbus were both pretty awesome. The pipe community is a good bunch of people who genuinely seem to have each other's backs and share a passion for, you know, this hobby that we all enjoy. And that's pretty darn cool. So, I'm going to get the hell out of here and get home to the air conditioning. Because holy shit, it's hot out here. My 300 plus pound self is not quite built for this weather. As much as I end up having to tolerate it. Both for work and for recreation. So I will catch you all later. Big thanks to everybody who came out to the show and worked for the show and made it what it was. Really big thanks to JJ and Dawn for, you know, letting me ride along and taking care of me, and all the fun antique store stops. That was really a blast. And hey again to the Putzes. Hope y'all have a good one. And remember, everybody, the universe may piss down the back of your neck every single day, but it will only drown you once. So keep your fucking chin up. Later, homies.